Hello, my name is Jordan Adam Brown Fenton, and I'm the founder of the Neighborhood Nexus Project. I've been a builder for most of my life. I have a license to build homes in Virginia. My company's name is Triad LLC. I started working in construction when I was only 13. Now, as I'm about to turn 50, I'm really passionate about making the world a better place. I want to help solve the problems our world is facing, like pollution and inequality. You might be wondering why I care so much. Well, my life has been full of interesting experiences. I grew up in Mexico, fortunate to own a beautiful, historic property there. It's called a hacienda, which was once an important sugarcane plantation. Its name is Hacienda San Gabriel de las Palmas. Sounds pretty cool, right? It is a really special place, but it also has a complicated history that has shaped who I am. This history has made me think a lot about fairness and equality. Growing up with the community that surrounds the hacienda and working in construction for so long has made me want to find fair solutions to the problems we see in the world today. I've always wanted to make things fairer for everyone. I guess you could say I'm someone who really cares about social justice. I want to help create a world where communities are strong, can support themselves, and can bounce back from tough times. For the past year, I've been using ChatGPT to help me organize my thoughts. I just let my ideas flow out, and ChatGPT helps me put them together. So everyone, let me introduce you to the Neighborhood Nexus Project. This project is all about creating communities that are good for the planet and good for the people who live there. The word nexus means a place where things connect. In this project, it's where ideas like recycling, using energy from the sun and wind, and living in a way that doesn't harm the environment all come together. It's about creating something amazing by combining different ideas. We take old things and turn them into new things. We rebuild communities so they can take care of themselves. Come along with me and imagine a world where people care for each other and the planet. Imagine a world where we make decisions that make sense, treat each other with respect, and protect our environment. It's a world where helping others is more important than profit. This is especially true when it comes to money. I believe that true success is about how we treat each other and how we make the world better for everyone and everything that lives here. For instance, I believe that a real billionaire isn't someone with a lot of money, but someone who makes a positive difference in the lives of a billion beings, including animals, plants, and even the tiny creatures in the soil. I've always liked the idea of permaculture. It's about designing ways of living that copy nature, creating systems where we don't waste anything and everything gets reused. This is a big part of the Neighborhood Nexus idea. Neighborhood Nexus is a plan to rebuild communities and make homes affordable. We want to make sure everyone has a good place to live. We use affordable building materials, eco-friendly practices, and a new way of owning a home where people can rent to own or buy a share of the community. By combining building new homes with community investment, Neighborhood Nexus creates lasting value for everyone, eliminating the interest for profit model. The best part of Neighborhood Nexus is how we exchange properties. We find someone who owns their home. If they donate their property to the community, we build them a brand new, eco-friendly home. They can then rent to own this new home, making it affordable for them to live in a modern, sustainable house. When people swap their old home for a new one, they become partners in the Neighborhood Nexus Trust. Their old property becomes part of the trust's equity, which helps everyone in the community. The trust helps pay for the new homes, so residents only need a small down payment that can be paid over time and tailored to each individual's needs. In reality, all they're really paying for it is the balance of equity. If the home they're donating is worth more than the home being built, they would actually end up with a surplus equity. As property value increases, the equity of the trust grows. This means that the homeowner's share in the trust also grows, giving them more financial security. They can use this growth to reinvest, pay down their home faster, or even borrow or cash out their shares. This model creates a cycle where the community is always improving, recycling old houses into new ones and making sure everyone has a safe and affordable place to live. I've lived and worked in many places in Mexico and in 8 different states here in the US. I've worked in construction most of my life, but I also served as a soldier in the US Army during the Iraq War. My time in the military, along with my years in construction, has taught me how to find solutions. Besides the fact that I've always been good with puzzles, one solution I believe in is called Gigacrete, a building material that's good for the environment. It's even better when we use recycled homes to created building materials with it. By using recycled materials in Gigacrete, we can build strong and affordable homes that are also good for the planet. Sustainable biomass integration means using things like plants and food waste to create energy. Neighborhood Nexus is about more than just recycling at home. We also collect food scraps, leaves, and grass clippings and turn them into energy or compost. This creates a system where the community can create its own energy, which saves money and helps the environment. We don't have to rely on other sources for our energy. Our goal is to create communities that can take care of themselves. One of the most exciting things about Neighborhood Nexus is that it allows communities to be independent. We want to create neighborhoods that can create their own electricity, manage their own waste, and basically function on their own. These communities can use things like solar panels and biomass to power their homes. They can even treat their own wastewater, which helps the local government. This way, the government can focus on bigger issues, while each nexus takes care of itself. It's like creating small, independent ecosystems within our cities and towns. We can also invest in new ideas, local businesses, and more. Besides building homes, the Neighborhood Nexus Trust can invest in things like new technologies, renewable energy, systems that turn waste into energy, and smart home technologies. Basically, anything that can help the community thrive. Ideally, local businesses like gas stations, grocery stores can also be added to trust assets. Imagine if you were a shareholder in the local grocery store or gas station. This helps the local economy and makes sure everyone in the Nexus has what they need. This model can grow and be used in other places too. Neighborhood Nexus isn't just about houses. It's about building strong communities that can last. It's a plan that can be used in other neighborhoods to create a fairer and more equal society. As the Nexus grows, so does the trust, which benefits everyone who is a part of it. Here's the plan. I'm asking you to join me in creating communities that are independent and care for both people and the planet. Let's work together to build a world where success is measured by how much we help others and how well we treat our environment. Neighborhood Nexus is just one small part of making this happen, and I need help from those in charge. That's why I'm asking the US government and the military to help create better housing solutions for our veterans. We can use land on military bases to build sustainable communities for veterans, especially those who are older. Many veterans who own homes might want to move to these communities where they can be with other veterans and have support as they get older. By letting the Nexus Trust use their current homes, these veterans can help create more affordable housing for others. This plan not only provides homes, but also helps communities thrive. Some of the money made by the Nexus would be used to help homeless veterans, giving them a safe place to live and support to get back on their feet. This idea combines technology, doing what's right, and helping the economy. It shows the world how to use resources wisely to take care of those who have served our country. Let's show our veterans how much we appreciate them by making sure they have safe and comfortable homes. By working with the military, we can use military housing to help veterans who are struggling to find a place to live. Neighborhood Nexus can help them use the money they receive to own a home and live with dignity. To make this happen faster, I also want to use the skills of other veterans who are able to help build these communities. There's a great organization called Veterans Off Grid that can help us do this. If we work together, we can make sure that our veterans have a safe and supportive place to call home. When we really want to do something, we can find a way. Let's make this dream a reality. Thank you.